today we will go over the same topic as we talked about last class, which is about halo effect. I'm not going to give you any examples because you have already kind of like exposed to it. So today we will go over the concept. Anybody want to play the fill in the blank games? Just raise their hands. The prize will be a coffee after the class. So. Right, you got one. So the highest people will get a coffee after class. So just keep going. That's just incentive. Keep going. I thought you remember that. Try to incorporate your memories and your experiences. I have already given hints there. Okay. Try to imagine the situation that you have some ideas of the previous
Perception.
right perception. Here got 1, 2, 1. Topic? Right, trait. We got a tie there. So it's cognitive biases. So the perception of a particular trait is influenced by the right perception of the former trait in a right sequence of interpretation. We got a tie there. Anyway, we'll just go over with the concept. So the concept of the halo, the definition of it is the cognitive biases, which is the perception of particular traits that is influenced by your previous traits or perception of the traits. So which give you an interpretation of the current issues. Here we have to pay attention to perceptions and interpretation. So it's actually happening within your brains. So it's cognitively understanding of the current issue. So here, want to continue with our discussion. So do you have any examples that you want to share with us? So what do you kind of imagining is the halo around you? Anything? I'm pretty sure I gave a lot of examples last class. So I hope you can remember at least one.
People that work with computers are fat and have glasses.
Good. That can be one.
Asians are good at math.
What?
Asians are good at math.
Right, exactly. We got a tie there again. Any other examples that you think related to business? Because we have in the international management class today, so related to business. Remember the example that I gave you last? Right. So that's also related to business. That's great. Let's continue with that. Right, you got 1 point there. But you're still kind of like 2 leaders there, so. I have some new examples. First of all, entrepreneurs are young. Usually we imagine that they are younger, but actually it's not. And better looking people are smarter. And firms that perform better are innovative. Not necessarily. A lot of like traditional firms actually do great. And here are some interesting research papers that relate to halos. The first of all is a study on U.S. and Canadian employees. Actually, they say that, the candidates. Actually, the attractive candidates will have more votes than the unattractive ones. So you can tell from the TV that most of the Senate or other political figures, they have actually kind of better image shape, or they have tried to keep track of their figure. And then there's another example, which is about the payments. So if you look better, probably you get paid more, which is a typical halo in business settings. So here as we continue, I remember last class we talked about what is the questions or what is the problems existing in the current business world. So we will go over it again today. Here, for performance is absolute. So do you remember the answer to that? No. So no answer, not remembering all this, no to this question. Okay, great. So input and output is tennis, which means there's no absolute answer to that. And then the second one is betting on long shots leads to success. Do you remember the answer to that? Not necessarily. Right. So here you begin to think in a way that maybe the things that project on you or your perceptions might be actually not exactly real. So the answer is any good strategy involves risks, which means that you cannot depend only on the long-term shots or long-term plans. Let's move on. So there's a law of business. remember last time everybody says no. So I'm pretty sure you remember that. So changes play a really great role in that sense that there are halos there. So there are always changes. You cannot depend on one strategy to make your firm success. And the last one, I remember you had a question on that. So you kind of remember. Okay. It's good to know that because we need discussion. And so we have to understand the halo and react accordingly. So here are the key points of this class. I wish you to, first of all, understand the definition of halo effects. And then, of course, understand what is the outcome and what are the methods that one can use to solve these problems. And then, of course, beware of it and have an